you guys. So I know this lighting is probably going to be terrible throughout the whole video, but I'm currently sitting at my makeup table in front of the window. I'm not using any false lighting today, nothing like that. I just wanted to sit down, do my makeup, and just talk to you guys because I just need to talk, okay? And I feel like I can talk to you guys because you guys are my friends, right? Okay. All right then, so let's go ahead and get this conversation started then, honey. Let's do this. Okay, guys, so I get these questions all the time, and I always said I wasn't gonna answer them just because I am a very private person when it comes to relationships, and anything that has to do with like my life, like relationships, not really friendships, family, but like more of like love life relationships. I'm very private when it comes to that. So I always said that I wasn't going to really comment when people ask me questions about, you know, certain things. I just said I was gonna like try to ignore it. But because I get these questions so much, I've kind of just decided to go ahead and talk about like how I am, or you know, my relationships or whatever. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I am single. I am not in a relationship, and it feels so crazy to say that because for the longest I was in a relationship. So if you don't know me, you know, from like, you know, really knowing me, I'm sure only a few people who are actually subscribed to my channel really know me in person, like in real life. So I'm pretty sure you guys don't know, but I was in a relationship for 5, almost 6 years. So I was in a relationship for 5, almost 6 years. I started dating my ex when I was in the 8th grade, and we stopped dating. Was it 2017? No, it had to have been 2016. Yeah. So we stopped talking September, around September, October, November, around that time of 2016. So we were together from 2011 to 2016. So a lot of people ask me, you know, are you still dating? How come you never talk about like your relationship? Even when I was on YouTube and I was in a relationship, why I didn't talk about it? And it's because I am a very, very private person, and I like to keep my relationship to myself. Even when I was like in a relationship, I was never the one that was on Instagram like posting pictures of us together. I'm sorry, y'all, it's a siren. The ambulance. I was never the one to post pictures of us all over social media. Like that's just not me. I would post pictures of us on like Snapchat, like we'd be on Snapchat here and there, but even then, every time we was together, I was not posting us together, just because that's not what I want my relationship to be. And as you guys know, when it comes to social media, anytime you start to put your relationship out there, people feel like they can just comment on your relationship, and I just don't feel like people should have a say on my relationship, whether you're my age, older than me, because you know there are people who are older than me that weren't in a relationship or have not been in a relationship as long as I have been in one. So it's like, what can you really tell me? Now, if you're not married, you can't really tell me nothing because we was damn near married, like, but at a young age. And people always ask me, you know, Makaya, do you regret being in a relationship at such a young age? And my answer is always no. And that's because my relationship taught me a lot about myself. Yeah, my relationship taught me a lot about myself. I don't regret it at all. Like, people be like, oh, why were you in a relationship when you could have been enjoying your, you know, your teens and your young years? I'm like, sis, I'm only 20. Like, y'all acting like I've been dating this dude for that long. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't feel like it, you know, messed up my younger years of me being in high school, and whatever I wanted to do, I did. If I want to go somewhere, like to a party, I did. And to be honest, I'm not a partier. I'm not somebody who likes to go out. Like, I'm very reserved. I'm very to myself. It's a gift and a curse, because I didn't have a problem with being in a relationship at all. Like, it's not like I felt like I was missing out on anything at all. So as far as that, I had no regrets when it came to being in a relationship. And then a lot of people ask me, who actually know me, they'll be like, oh, so why did you guys, you know, decide to end your relationship? Y'all were together for so long. To be honest, when you're in a relationship with somebody at such a young age, and this is the only thing that I like regret, I'm not gonna say regret, because I don't regret anything I do, this will be the only thing that kind of I had a problem with, or I have a problem with when it comes to myself. When you're in a relationship with somebody for like at a young age, you guys grow up together, right? And you get so accustomed of, you know, having somebody to talk to every day. You know, if you're going somewhere, you know, you telling them where you're going. Not that I had to, but it's just something that I did. And it was almost like at like a super young age, I was married. You know what I'm saying? So it was almost like our relationship was like we were married. But, well, I done got off track. When you're in a relationship with somebody at such a young age, it's almost like you don't know yourself, because you only know who you are with that person. If you guys like understand what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm explaining it right or if I sound crazy, but when you're in a relationship with somebody at such a young age, it's almost like you feel like you don't have to go out and make friends with anybody, which was one thing that I do regret, you know, doing. Like, I really feel like, what do I freaking need a friend for? Like, my man is my friend. Like, he's my best friend. He's the only person that I really trust, you know, to tell like my business to, because people out here in these streets, you cannot trust everybody. Like, you can't tell people everything. And he was my friend. Like, I looked at him as my man, my friend. And that's another, you know, problem that probably, you know, made it to where we're not together anymore, because when you don't have somebody to talk to other than your boyfriend, it makes it to where you're dependent on them. So like, if that person has friends, they have someone to talk to other than you. But if you're dependent on that person, you don't have any other friends outside of them, like you don't talk to anybody else outside of that person, as soon as something goes wrong, or if y'all break up, you're literally by yourself. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to see if I'm explaining it right. I think I am, but it's almost like it's just you now. You know, let's say y'all get in an argument. They have someone to go talk to about the argument, and you don't. So, and it wasn't like I didn't have friends, because I had friends, but it wasn't people that, you know, I felt comfortable with telling my business to, like talking about my relationship with. And I was kind of, you know, when you've been dating somebody for so long, it's almost like, who can you really talk to? Who's gonna really understand? Because my friends aren't gonna understand how I feel being in a relationship at such a young age and for so long, if you know what I mean. So it's like the only people that would really understand are married people. or like people who have been dating somebody for as long as we have been dating. So I do have, you know, regrets in that area of like not feeling like I had to, you know, talk to people in school and get to know people and try to form relationships, because I really feel like I don't really need to have a relationship with anybody else. Like, I don't care to have one. Like, as long as me and my dude is cool, like, that's all I cared about. And of course, like, my relationship with my mom, my day one supporters know how my relationship is with my mom. Me and my mom are super close. Like, she is like my sis, you know what I'm saying? So she was the only person that I would really talk to about my relationship. And it was kind of like, it was kind of crazy because it's like she knows the real me. So if I was wrong, she would tell me if I was wrong. And if I was right, she would tell me, you know, you're right or whatever. And then most of the time she would be like, I'm not in this. Y'all need to figure it out, because it's different when you grow up. When you grow up with somebody and it's almost like your parents know them, you know, they talk or whatever. So it's like, it's not the same as when, you know, you start dating somebody and you're like 25 years old and like that's your boyfriend. It's like really different, because it's almost like your mom knows them, your mom knows you, and it's almost, I'm not gonna say it's almost like y'all brother and sister, but because that's weird, but I don't know, I can't explain it. But yeah, that's the little story about my relationship, why we decided to break up. To be honest, at this point, I don't even know if it was like a mutual thing. I just know that I started seeing myself, like I started to really depend on him, you know, for a lot emotionally, just it was crazy. Like, I was really dependent when it came to him, and I did not like that. I didn't like that. Like, it was almost like I became jealous of him because, you know, he had people to talk to outside of the relationship and I didn't. And it was my fault, to be honest, because I chose not to get to know other people or to talk to other people outside of my relationship. Like, it was my fault, but it was almost like I would take my anger out on him. Like, and it's so crazy because now that I'm old, like, now that I'm out of the relationship, I can kind of see where I started to, you know, drift away. But, you know, there are a lot of reasons why I think we decided to, you know, not be in a relationship anymore. I'm not gonna say every reason, but no, it wasn't because anybody cheated at all. Like, it was not that at all. It was really because we were super young and I felt like, why, like, I didn't, y'all, it's so hard for me to talk about because this is really my first time talking about this situation with anybody, and it's so funny that I'm talking to you guys about it, okay? But yeah, just know, if you're young and you're in a committed relationship, you need to have friends of your own, because that's how shit falls like apart. Okay, we lasted for a long time, but we could have lasted longer if I had, you know, people of my own to hang with and stuff. And people always be like, you know, do you guys think you're ever gonna get back together? To be honest, you know, only time will tell. I'm not gonna say I don't love him anymore, because I mean, I would be lying to myself. We were together for freaking 5 years. Like, we grew up together. So I'm not gonna say I don't love him anymore. Like, I would never say that. But, you know, only time will tell. What's meant to be will be, even if, you know, we get back together 10 years from now. What's meant to be will be. So I just wanted to answer those little questions for you guys in the beginning of the video, just because I get those questions quite a bit and I try my best to avoid them, but you know, there's only so many times that I can see. Do you have a boyfriend? What happened to old dude? And it's not even like y'all have like ever seen him, but like a few pictures on Snapchat. So I just be like, how do they even know that I had a boyfriend? But of course you guys know me, so. But yeah, I don't regret anything about, you know, my relationship. It is what it is. It was what it was. I did just advise, if you're in a relationship at a young age, make sure you put you first, because in a relationship, I feel like women, we give more, and it's a part of nature. Like, it's a part of us, it's in us, it runs through our blood. You know, we give more, you know, we're the nurturers and all that. And you know, I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. Like, I'm sure y'all understand what I mean. Women give more, and it's kind of hard for us to expect more from somebody when they can't really give it to you. You know what I'm saying? So just put you first. Make sure you're good before you try to be in a relationship with somebody else, because if you're not good, you can't be good with anybody else. And I didn't realize that until I got a little bit older in the relationship, because before it was like, oh, I love him, you know, we're gonna be together forever, this is the love of my life. And I do believe that he was the love of my life, but I just think time and situations cause people to realize that they need to take care of themselves before they try to take care of others or help others. And I know some people are gonna be like, well, did you try to stay in it? Like, I think I tried when I was in the relationship. Like, and I don't know. I just think when you're young, that shouldn't be such a priority as it was for me. Like, my relationship was like number 2 to me. Like, out of everything. Like, of course I always put God first, but like, after God came my relationship. Like, and it was crazy, because it's like you're more worried about your relationship than you are worried about yourself and what you need to do for yourself. And you taking care of yourself. You're more like trying to take care of somebody else, or worried about somebody else and their life, and you kind of need to worry about yourself. And it's, you know, and because I'm a Cancer, it's even harder for me, because Cancers love. We love. We want to be, you know, in love. We want to be in relationships. And I accept that about myself, which is why I think it was so hard for me to get over my relationship. Like, it was hard, y'all. Hard. Like, depressed. Like, I was depressed. And it's my first time admitting it. But now that I like look back on my actions after our relationship ended, I was so depressed. I was like so hurt. It's so in my feelings, because, you know, I didn't want to feel like I didn't want to feel like I was walking out on somebody, but at the same time I felt like, Makaya, if you don't take care of yourself and worry about yourself now, what's gonna happen later? Like, you're not gonna take care of yourself later if you don't take care of yourself now. And for me to be so young and so like mature, don't know, y'all. It's the Cancer in me. And my mom always get on me. She be like, why are you always blaming your actions on your zodiac sign? She don't understand how real that mess is. Like, your zodiac sign really explains like who you are, why you do certain things, why you are the way you are. Like, and I get it. You shouldn't like when you say, oh, I'm emotional, you bring that upon yourself. But no, for real, I was born emotional. Like, I was born emotional. Like, there's no way you can tell me that, sis. Since I can pull up old photos of myself, like just crying for no reason, just like emotional, very dramatic. It's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much that's what sums up my relationship. So hopefully I don't get any more questions about that part of my life. Only time will tell, you know. What's meant to be will be, sis. And you have to remember that. So, if you're somebody who's going through a breakup right now, just know that, you know, if that's the person that you really love, try your best to work it out. If it's a situation where you're starting to lose who you are in the relationship, then maybe you need to take some time to yourself, because you don't want to be in a relationship and 10 years from now y'all married and you're like, I want to get a divorce because I feel like, you know, I don't know myself, and how can I be with you and I don't know who I am. Like, you don't want to wait until it's too late. Not every day, but you know, sometimes I go back in my mind and I think about, you know, did I do the right thing by ending my relationship? Like, should I have done that? But then it's like, Makaya, sometimes you gotta do stuff for yourself and not for others. Like, and it hurt me, you guys. It hurt me to leave my relationship, but in the end, you know, I know it was the best thing for me at that time, because I was really starting to lose my shit, like lose myself and everything. It was crazy. Y'all, I literally have skin in my nose and it's really starting to bug me, like loose skin in my nose. And I hate when it happens when I'm doing my makeup, because if you get, like, you know, water and stuff on your makeup, it'll run. But yeah, so my advice to you young girls out there, if you're in a relationship and it's working out, that's great. Just make sure you know who you are, number one, in the relationship. The relationship should definitely be 50-50. 100 all in. I said 100 all in. There should never be a time where somebody is more into the relationship than the other person is, because it ain't gonna work that way, sweetie. It's not gonna work. It is not gonna work. But I don't regret my relationship at all. Like, it really taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about myself. I wasn't, you know, one of them fast girls running around in high school. Not that there's anything wrong with, you know, dating in high school. It's not at all. But, you know, that's just not for me. I'm a relationship type person. And, you know, I know that about myself. So, yeah. Then I get a lot of questions. People asking me, am I currently dating? I'm going to leave that unsaid. Okay, sorry you guys, the camera cut because it was like overheating or whatever. So I just went ahead and did my eyeshadow and I put on my lashes. So I don't really want to do anything to my under eyes. I've been like liking a bare under eye, so I'm not gonna mess with it. But I am going to put something in my inner corner as always. So, like I was saying before my camera cut off, I am currently working on a project that I can't wait until it releases. You guys, my birthday is coming up. Oh my God, I will be 21 on July 7th, 2018. And I'm so excited. Like, I have a few things planned, but I definitely want to have it to where I'm like celebrating almost every day of July, okay? Because I know it's not gonna be every day because of the type of person I am. I'm very like zen, chill to myself. I know I'm not gonna want to be like out and about every day, so I'm definitely gonna say I'm gonna be celebrating at least 20 days out of the 31 days in July. So make sure you guys put my birthday down on your calendar so you can tell me happy birthday, because I'm gonna be really sad if my best friends don't tell me happy birthday on my birthday. But yeah, so far I have a concert plan, you guys. I'm going to see Chris Brown, Her and Black, and I think Rich the Kid. They're coming in concert on July 3rd, so I will be there. So if you live in Atlanta and you're gonna be at the concert, let me know so we can link and, you know, say hey to each other or whatever. But I have that planned so far. I want to go to brunch just because I want to get some mimosas, okay? But I do want to go to brunch. Where I want to go to brunch, I don't know, because I haven't even decided. Like, I haven't even started looking it up or anything yet. You guys, I've been really enjoying this highlighter, the Lux Pro Powder bronzing that I did the body glow with. I've been really enjoying this on the face. It looks so good, so good. So this is like my new fave highlighter. I haven't really been like using anything else other than this to highlight. Like, look, let me see if I can get in the light so y'all can see. Y'all probably won't be able to see. You see that? And it looks so pretty in person. I have a fashion video coming really soon. What is it called? A try-on haul, or a haul, like a clothing haul. So comment down below, let me know what brands you guys want me to try, like Fashion Nova, Boohoo, Pretty Little Things, Misguided, Forever 21. As you guys know, I am on the thicker side of things, so you're not gonna get a petite, skinny thing over here. So for all my thick girls out there who want to see what clothes look like on before, you know, you try to order, let your girl know so I can get some stuff popping. Because as you guys know, I really have not been doing a lot of makeup tutorials on my channel because I kind of got bored with them, and I wanted to start doing some other things because I like to talk to you guys a little more. For sure more, I don't know why I said a little more, but I like to talk to you guys. So I kind of stopped doing makeup tutorials because I feel like when you're doing makeup, there's only so much you can say, like, besides like if you're doing a chit chat video. But in a regular makeup tutorial, you can't say too much. I'm trying to find my setting spray. I think this is setting spray. Yeah, this is setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is my favorite one. But yeah, it's so funny how I like skipped over what I was just saying. I'm working on a project right now, and I can't wait to announce it and let you guys know what it is. It's gonna be like so lit. So just stay on the lookout. Just know it's coming for you, okay? It's coming. It is coming, okay? Y'all, the other day I was driving home from Cheesecake Factory with my little sister, and Okay, so we're in the turning lane, right? We're about to turn onto a whole nother street, but this is like we're like a four-way. It's a four-way, but it's multiple lanes. So there's a coming and a going on each side, like on each, like 4 parts. So we're about to turn, y'all. This car comes and is like about to, so we're turning, we're about to turn, right? But this car is coming this way to go straight. They slammed their brakes so hard. They was about to hit the car that was next to me. They was about to hit the car that was next to me. But the car that was next to me, if they would have got hit, it would have hit me and my sister. Y'all, I was like, you tried it. Like, what are you doing, sis? Like, are you in that much of a rush that you really about to cause an accident? Like, where are you going? To Chipotle? Like, you tried it. And I'm kind of trying to look and see where he going, because I'm like, dude, you're like really in a rush. Like, where are you really going to where you really about to cause an accident and hurt people? Y'all, this man turned into the gas station. I said, you tried it. It's a no for me. I said, you tried it. No, what are you doing? Like, are you really doing, he probably was doing 60. He probably was doing 60 in a 45 trying to get to the gas station. And it's like, you're in a rush to get to the gas station, but you're about to not even make it because you're about to be in an accident. You're not gonna need gas. Like, what are you doing? I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. But this is the Ruby Kisses lip liner in Cocoa. So for lipstick today, I'm gonna do Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Soft Lilac. So I think I'm gonna use a little bit of Naked on top of it, but just a little bit in the center. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any comments that you have down below. Also, question of the day, let me know how long was your longest relationship, okay? Leave that down in the comment section, and I would definitely be replying to you guys' questions or any comments that you guys have for this video. You know, just leave them down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more, you know, videos like this where I talk about different topics and, you know, answer you guys' questions, and I will definitely get to them. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.